Good morning and God bless. There's a bunch of news I want to go over, so we're going to go over all of it in this video. First off, if you need Kecleon in Brazil, they're doing a special event for it, and you'll be able to get a shiny version of it. Of course, you can get it in any normal way. It's a 1 in 512. Basically, Kecleon is a spawn that will happen on a Pokestop, and you just have to find it. It's an invisible Pokemon. It'll be like something's appeared on the Pokestop. You'll see it. However, there's a Pokestop challenge. It's 4 days left of it. Unique field research, 3 times XP for visiting Pokestops, increased XP for Stardust and opening gifts, and Kecleon is going to get appearing more often. But again, this is only in Brazil. Certain research you'll get as well is on the screen, and then there's also going to be timed research as well. So good luck to people that are doing that. But we also have leaks of Unova Tour. And that's kind of the big thing I want to go over in this video, because Unova Tour is going to be one of the biggest events. Like, yes, we're having the Wild event, and I'm not going to lie, we've talked about the Wild event yesterday. It's going to be absolutely amazing. But the Unova Tour is going to be a one step even crazier for next year, because it's going to be like one of the 3 Go Fest that we're going to have. Because the way I look at it, there's the Tour, there's the Go Fest that's globally, and then we're going to start having the Wild area events each year. So I'm really excited for this Unova Tour, and there's a leak already of the Pokestop. It says next stop Unova, literally showing us that we're gonna have Unova as the next tour. And I'm really excited for this because I want to go over some of the Pokemon in the Pokedex that have not been shiny, or some ones you might not have. Just a bunch of rare stuff that I want to go over in Unova Tour. I think this would be super important so we can have a good idea on what Pokemon we could be seeing for Unova Tour. And the first Pokemon that I already see is Victini. And I didn't even think about this, but yes, this could potentially be a shiny when it comes out. This is honestly, this is probably the one I'd expect the most, to be honest. Just how we got Mew, just how we got, I think Shaman had one, but I wasn't able to get Shaman, unfortunately. That's a great one to see. Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. I have all 3 of these shinies. I'm assuming most of the people watching this have these shinies. However, they're pretty cool looking ones nonetheless. I think Snivy's my favorite out of the 3. You guys can let me know in the comments below. Do you guys like the Snivy, the Tepig, or the Oshawott? Patrat. This is a beautiful one. So this is going to be amazing to see. I love the blue eyes. I haven't been able to catch this shiny in years, but it is a beautiful one. Same thing for Lillup. You can't really tell the difference, but it's still a chill one. I don't have shiny Purloin, so hopefully I get at that event. Big one is going to be the monkeys, all 3. So Pansage, Pansear, which Pansear is a beautiful look, and then Panpour, which is a stunning one too, to be honest. All 3 of the monkey shinies I think are just absolutely amazing. My personal favorite probably is going to be the Pansear. Usually I would go the Panpour route, but honestly, I don't know. I like the orange color. I think it looks super, super sick. And then we have Muna, which I don't have a shiny. This would be a really cool one to get. So hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get that. Pidove, I don't even have that shiny, and that can be shiny. So a decent one. Same thing for Blitzel, that could be shiny as well. Roggenrola is a beautiful looking shiny, especially the evolved version. Gigalith, definitely beautiful blue on there. Woobat is a cool shiny as well. I think this has been in a bunch of different events, but this being in Unova Tour would be super sick, which is going to be Excadrill is going to be cool. Same thing for Drillbur. That's going to be really, really cool shinies to see for this event. Audino, this can be shiny, and not only that, Audino has a Stardust boost, so every single time you catch it, it's over 2,000 Stardust per catch. So, since this is a Unova Tour, we'll probably see this around, which is going to be sick. Ooh, Tippo's a great one too. Has the orange on the side. I caught this shiny so long ago, but it is a beautiful shiny to say the least. Timber is chill. We've seen this everywhere, but it's still a really cool shiny to see. I can't wait to get. Sawaddle, not really too exciting, just because we already got the community day, and is not that great of a Pokemon. However, Sock is a great shiny. It is a regional as well as Throw. So both of these are amazing shinies, and both of these are going to be in Unova Tour since it's in the Unova Pokedex. That is amazing. Can't wait to see that. Venipede can be shiny as well. It's like a brown looking shiny, so this is a decent one. That'd be really cool to see. Sandile, if there's a way to get a Sandile shiny, that'd be awesome, because the only way to get it right now is 12-kilometer eggs. So we can always hope for the best, and hopefully we get a shiny throughout there. I would I'd pretty greatly appreciate that one, because that one's a really rare one to get. I wonder if, because we've had it before where like Volby or Scraggy used to be only 12 kilometers, but in some events they spawn in the wild. I would hope maybe even if they put Sandile into 1-star raids, I would still do them. So maybe they would. That'd be cool. Hopefully it's not in the wild though, because if it puts it in the wild, then it makes Sandile not even close to rare. It will still make it cool, but if they put it into raids, it would still add a bit of the level of it being a bit more difficult. Cottony Shiny, this is a great one. I'm a big fan of the orange shinies. Orange and like teal are like my two favorite ones. So, or a white shiny like Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh has a great white looking shiny to it. But Cottony is super sick. Basculin does have a shiny as well. It is a pretty cool one. And I've never gotten a white strapped. Fair enough. Fair enough. That one's a really cool shiny to say the least. Petalil, you cannot tell it is shiny unless it sparkles in front of you. It is like, yeah, it showed a little bit of color difference when I showed it in the Pokédex, but when I tell you, it is like impossible to see. It's impossible to see. So if we keep going, ooh, Darumaka is a great one. That's going to be a very exciting shiny. Just personally, I'm a big fan of it, especially if you build up a lot of candies for it. Since the Shadow Darmanitan is actually really good as a fire type Pokemon. Maractus is I'm really surprised I've seen 75 of these. I'm pretty sure this came out for a Go Fest, and I probably caught almost all of them as best as possible. But seeing this as a shiny is going to be amazing. Seeing this new regional shiny, and I'll show on the screen of what it looks like. It's going to be a really cool shiny. Dwebble, that could be shiny as well. I'm really surprised that I haven't found this shiny, but guess I have not. Scraggy is a great shiny as well, which I have not caught in yet. Same thing for Yonmask. Even though we just got this, it's still a really cool Pokemon to see and a great shiny to look at. Same thing for the Galarian. I kind of like the Galarian a bit more. Tortuga, that is a really good Pokemon. It's a teal shiny. It's super great and it's super rare. Last time you saw this, it was in 7-kilometer eggs in the fossil event like months and months ago. Archon as well, great shiny, great Pokemon to see. Trubbish is decent. The one thing I love about Trubbish is it is a Stardust boost, so every single time you catch it, it's going to be 750 Stardust compared to the normal like 120 to 125 Stardust you normally get for catching a Pokemon. Zora, this is an interesting one. I don't know how we're going to be able to get Zora in the event. I say this because most of the Pokédex is usually shiny in spawning or in the game at some point. So we're going to see most of what I'm showing from the Pokédex in this event. So I'm confused what they're going to do with Zora, but I can't wait to see it. Minccino is a fantastic shiny. This came out in a research a couple years ago, but then they also brought it out for something amazing as well. So this is sick. This is super sick to see. And ooh, Gothita, this is an interesting one. I've only caught one of these shinies. It's a super cool one, so that's going to be pretty cool to see. Solosis is a great one. Just caught one of those recently as well. Ducklet. Dude, I'm going to catch like a million shiny Ducklet. I think Ducklet is personally one of my favorites, and the reason I've seen so many is mainly from the Go Fest from the city, because from the city there was so many Ducklets, or at least I went to the habitat of where there were so many Ducklets, and it's a really great shiny. Vanillite has a shiny as well. This is a pretty decent one, so getting this shiny would be awesome. The only way I see it is from the blue incense or from 5-kilometer eggs, so Vanillite's not the easiest to get, so being able to see this shiny would be amazing. Ooh, this would be interesting. Deerling shiny in any form. That's really interesting. I'm really interested in what Deerling shiny is going to look like, because there's so many different forms of it. There's 4 different forms: the spring, the summer. I'll show you the spring, the summer, the autumn, and the winter. So I'm really curious if they're going to bring one of the forms out shiny or all 4. I wonder if they're going to be in research. This is a really good one that I'm going to question, because that would be a really sick one. Amolga's Amolga. I don't know how to explain it. It's not bad of a Pokemon, but it's not the best in the world. So still cool to see. Karrablast is a great one. This came out, I believe, in a Go Fest a while back. Karrablast is a great one. I'm fortunate enough that I was able to get it shiny. That's a great one to see. Fungus, you can't even tell it's shiny. You literally cannot tell that it's shiny. Oh, I just clicked off. You can't tell that it's shiny, but it is a beautiful look. I absolutely love the look of that. Oh my goodness, it's just being better and better. Alamomola is a fantastic one. It's always been shiny boosted, so it's a great one to see. Joltik can be shiny. Ferroseed, dude, this is always a fantastic one. I've only been able to trade this shiny, but I've seen over 500 and not been able to catch one myself yet. So if I can catch it during this event. Clink shiny, this one's pretty decent. That one's a pretty decent one. That's a boosted shiny as well. Dynamo, you can't even tell that it's shiny. It's Dynamo. Hopefully we don't see it too much. Algem can be shiny as well. It's a pretty cool one. Litwick, this one's an interesting one because it's always come out in events when it comes to like spotlight hours or community days. No one likes Litwick, but it's cool to see Litwick nonetheless, I guess. Axew is a fantastic one. Yes, this was a community day, but Haxorus is a really good Pokemon to have. And the shiny looks absolutely amazing. So that's super cool to see. Cubchoo is a great one. I have a shiny of the costume. It's super sick. Love Cubchoo. What a great Pokemon. Cryogonal. This is a really cool one to see as well. This came out in an event a long time ago for research. Pretty cool one. Shelmet is a great one. This came out, I believe, on a Go Fest as well. That is a super, super sick shiny to see. Stunkfist is going to be interesting. I didn't even know the normal Stunkfist looked like that. I know that what the Galarian looks like, but I wonder. Stunkfist is also a shiny boost of 164. Mindfu. This is going to be a really good one. Mindfu is a fantastic shiny. Definitely a beautiful, beautiful shiny. Same thing for Druddigon. Druddigon is a great shiny to see. It's a green look. Druddigon looks absolutely amazing. I'm assuming that will be in raids. Golett is a great one to see as well. I love shiny Golett. That's going to be a really good Pokemon to see. At least for me, I was only able to see Goletts during the New York City event. And that's it. So that'd be cool to see more of that. Pawniard, I'm assuming, is going to spawn in the wild, because I'm pretty sure we've seen it spawn in the wild before, if I'm not wrong. I might be, though. Maybe it was from like, I don't know. I've seen Pawniard outside of eggs, and I don't remember when. But it's a cool shiny. Bouffalant. Ooh, I'm really curious on what this shiny is going to look like. This is more, you'll find Bouffalant in New York, and you'll find it in like Pennsylvania. Bouffalant is a great looking Pokemon. I'd love to get a 100% of this someday, but a shiny one would be amazing. That's a great Pokemon to see. Rufflet. Ooh, dude, Rufflet's tough. Rufflet's tough. Now, I don't know what event came out for Rufflet that a bunch of people were able to get it shiny, but I mean, it's not easy to get shiny, so good luck to everyone. I believe I evolved my one that I caught, which, fair enough. Volbeat can be shiny as well. Heatmore. Ooh, Heatmore's a good one. Heatmore's a fantastic looking one. Durant is a decent looking shiny as well. It kind of looks like it's like copperized a little bit. Still a beautiful shiny look nonetheless. I have a lucky Durant. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Dino. It's Dino. You know what I mean? It's had community days. It's had that. This is sick. Larvesta. If there is a way to get Larvesta, like if Larvesta, since it is a 400 candy Pokemon, it would kind of stink if it was in the wild. I kind of hope they put it into research tasks, because like that kind of gives it more of an interesting way, because I don't know. I mean, a wild would be cool, but hopefully they kind of put it into research. I think research would be like the best method for a Pokemon that's really rare to get an egg, and then all of a sudden just kind of throw it into the wild. Hopefully they don't do that. Cobalion's cool, Terrakion cool, Virizion, and then there's just legendaries. I mean, Genesect, this is a great shiny. If they brought Genesect into raids, definitely would be doing them. Meloetta, this has a potential to be shiny, but I'm assuming they're going to use Victini. Blow my mind if they did that. Kyurem White and Black Kyurem. I wonder if they are going to do that, because White and Black Kyurem would be amazing to see in raids, and this honestly would make the most sense, just because how we get Dawnwings to Crozma and Duskmane to Crozma, Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre. If they did White Kyurem and Black Kyurem during this event, this would 100% not shock me in any way. It would be a great Pokemon to see. The Tornadus is Reshiram is sick. I love Reshiram. I wonder, is Zekrom in this too? Okay, maybe Zekrom. Okay, I don't have a Zekrom. I think Zekrom's 644. So Reshiram and Zekrom would be sick as well. There's so many legendaries in Unova that I think would be amazing, but some of my favorite shinies definitely have to be the Mindfu, Ferroseed, Ducklet, Tortuga, Archon, Audino. the monkeys. I mean, there is so much in this Unova tour. A lot of people were hating on it at first, but I think the main reason people were hating on it was because they didn't really see what good Pokemon are in Unova, and not realizing that there's so many regionals that are going to be coming for this event, so many new shinies are going to come out, that, you know, you could kind of pick up on the fact that this will be an insane event. So I can't wait for it. God bless. Just loves y'all. Thank you so much for showing up, and see y'all in the next one.